Hello, this is old Mr. Kent, and you're about to watch a series of videos that were taken over the past 4 days of my life in an effort to get my e-bike back up and running. And so you'll see that. Then also the flip trick. I'll put what I'll do is I'll break the video up into pieces, and you can either run your mouse along the lower edge of the screen, or you can go into the description and find where that begins. Because you might want to skip all my sad stories and just get to the part when what it is where you can take you can turn your e-bike over to work to take a tire off and stuff without having to have some kind of a little jig to put the handlebars on. So that's what that's about. Anyway, so without any wasting any more time, let's get started. Okay, I am in the shop, and you can probably hear me when I talk in the shop. And I got my e-bike back together after about a month. The first thing I had to do was order a battery, and I ordered it from Rad Bikes, and it took 10 days to get that here. And then I found out that if I go to the Electro Bike World site, I could have got one just like that for $400. And then the other thing I had to get was a electronic speed control, otherwise known as the ESC, and that wasn't too expensive, like the one that they were advertising at Rad Bikes. So I can't remember exactly what I paid for that, but it wasn't it wasn't all that much. It might have been a couple $100, but anyway, it was just what I needed. It was made for the Rad Bikes. And then there's an upgrade kit that I could have got that, plus the new viewer or monitor, or whatever you want to call it. I could have got the two of them together and saved a little bit of money, but I didn't know that I had to change this. The old one is not compatible with the new ESC. So I've been working on it looks like my rear view mirror's in backwards, but that's okay. Anyway, so this is what it looks like from Electro Bike World. And so I've got it all, I got everything changed to miles per hour and things like that. And so we're about ready to take it out and give it a try. So let's go see how it works. Okay, we're going to turn this on. And I'm going to go to pedal assist 1 and see how it goes. Whoa. That doesn't sound good. Nope. So we're going to have to go adjust that. Okay, well this is day 2, and I got some help with how to set the settings on the display, and so that everything matches, everything in the controller matches everything that is on the bike, like the motor and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead, take it out and get started. Get the mirror fixed. Not like I like it. Look at that. Well, that's a good setting. I think it's going to work. Try to get my pedal right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to switch to pedal assist 2. Uh-oh. Something ain't right. Now, why did that happen? Hello, this is old Mr. Kent, and if you've been following my channel, you know that my e-bike died on me because I tried to charge it and run it in 95-degree weather here in Arizona. And so I've already told this story a bunch of times. Anyway, so as it turns out, I burned out my battery, and then I found out that I also burned out the controller. And now I've got, I'll show you what I'll show you what I've run into now. I got a little video that I'll put in here, and you can take a look at it, and then I'll tell you what happened here. So what happened is, when I got, I had everything installed, and I turned it on, and sure enough, it all lit up like the other one didn't, the old stuff. And so, and by the way, this is day 3. Actually, it's day 4, but day 3 and day 4 are put together here. So anyway, this is where I am now, and I bought my my new LCD screen and my new controller from Electro Bike World, and boy, they are super nice to deal with, and their prices are much lower than when I was dealing with Rad power bikes. So anyway, so I don't want to bore you, but basically what happened is I got it all put together, and then it would run and it would stop, and then if I hit the throttle, it would go again and it would stop. It'd go for like 3-4 seconds. Now if I took it out and rid it with pedals and not used the throttle, it actually lasted longer. So there was something to do with the amount of current flowing, and so I couldn't get it to work, and so I sent them an email. You can't call them, but you can email them, and I thought this is going to take a while. Well, it wasn't but maybe an hour or so. I got an email back, and they said, do this, send us a picture of your settings, and there's a whole bunch of settings on this thing that were not on the Rad bike. So anyway, there's a whole very fine tuning to match the motor and all that stuff. And so I sent them a picture, and that was right. And then they gave me some more suggestions. We went back and forth all day yesterday. That would have been like day 3, back and forth with email. It was actually, by the time we were through, we had a 16-piece email built up, and it still didn't work. But finally they said, you probably need, basically, they said maybe you need a new motor. So I got the motor on order, and it's coming. But when it comes, then I'll have to take the back wheel off and put the motor into the wheel and then put it back on. So what I'm going to show you today is, I don't know, it's been several years ago. I watched how a guy did something, and if you watch all the videos on turning your e-bike upside down, they all say to put some support, have these on a support. But I saw this one guy who didn't, and I'm going to try his method, and I'm also going to use a little bit of support. So so we're going to get started, and I'll try to be as quick as I can, and let you see how I'm planning on doing it. We'll see if it's a pass or fail. All right, so let's get started. All right, I've already practiced this a little bit. I hadn't get all the way through, but I practiced it enough that we're going to go ahead and get started here. And basically, I have to loosen the handlebars so that I can move them. So I've got that too tight. So here we go. All right, now before we tighten these up, I'm going to make sure that I've got some clearance, and also take a measurement. All right, so we'll line this up with the back of the bike, and that's okay. So when these two sit on the ground, as you can see, I hope, maybe I move this over a little bit. All right, as I stretch this across here, you can see that if it's sitting on those, none of the stuff on the instrument panel or any of this stuff is going to be hitting the ground if I have a level surface. So that's the important thing. And then Also, I have to look back to the back and see if it's going to line up 90 degrees with that point down there. Now, I'm going to take the seat out. In fact, let's do that right now. Now, my line that I want is from here back to here, because I've got a carrier back there, and so it can rest on the carrier. If you have a bike without a carrier, you don't want to have your put that way. Leave your seat in, and now we're going to go back, straight back, and make sure that everything is going to line. That everything is going to line up with my handlebars, and I think it's going to be. I think I probably need to roll them back just a little ways. Get that 90 degrees with that. Okay. Now I can tighten this up, and we'll roll it outside. Okay, now that we're outside here, got my dog with me, I'm going to start tearing things apart, and Rad puts this extra piece here to keep the shaft from turning, and so we're going to, well, let's see, let's start with the nut, and here I am. It's going to take a while, I'm sure. Alright, here we go. Save all the parts. Now then, we can take this apart. And then we'll put this back in where it came from. All right. Well, the first thing I need to say is it was when I came in from making this video, it was 99 degrees outside, and that was in the morning. It actually got up to 108 degrees today. And so anyway, my camera didn't like the heat, so I didn't get both sides of the axle undone. I just got that one part there where you watched it. And the other side I got undone without taking a video because my camera didn't like that. And so that's how that went. Also, I want to thank you for watching my video. And so far, I'm getting closer. So anyway, stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and God bless.